Tormai 5-axis linkage metal cutting machine. Please do not power on the machine as soon as you receive it. Be sure to watch this video patiently. Remove all outer packaging from the machine. The upper and lower doors of the cutting machine are equipped with magnets, and the door can be opened with a little force. When operating in the cabin, pay attention to the knives on the spindle and be careful of scratches. Remove all EPE and other packaging materials from the cabin. This machine uses a high-precision pneumatic broach spindle, and the pressure of 6 kilograms must be guaranteed in the process of machine operation. Before powering on, please be sure to check whether the spindle is too close to the door edge, and the distance between the spindle and the door edge should be greater than 50 mm. The rear of the Z-axis housing and the inner wall of the machine should be greater than 20 mm. Visually inspect the spindle in a vertical state. Visually inspect the AB axis table in a parallel state. If the AB axis is not in parallel for visual inspection, please be sure to contact Tormai staff. The leveling wrench is placed under the machine compartment. Please use a wrench to turn the 4 caster screws to level the machine. It is necessary to purchase an external cold water tank, cooling spindle. The water outlet and return port on the cold water tank machine use 2 water pipes. The water inlet and outlet at the back of the machine are connected separately. The outer diameter of the water pipe is 8 mm. Connect the chiller power cord to the rear of the machine and turn on the chiller power switch. The rear row of the cutting machine is plugged in at 220V voltage and 10A current, and the strip is automatically powered on when the spindle starts. Add about 90% purified water and change it once a quarter. Note that it must be pure water. Add purified water and cutting fluid to the cutting fluid container, approximately 90% pure water and 10% cutting fluid. When purified water and cutting fluid are mixed, the liquid will turn milky white and feel a little slippery. Install the filter paper on the filter box and replace it regularly to prevent metal shavings from clogging the pipes. The cutting fluid hose of the machine is connected to the water pump. Connect the power supply of the water pump to the internal power strip of the machine. Finally, the cutting fluid container is placed under the machine drain. Turn on the power switch on the rear of the machine. Takes about 30 seconds to start, and after the startup is complete, a system button appears on the display. Click the system button on the display to enter the system page, and click Spindle Switch. Carefully observe whether the spindle rotates, whether there is cutting fluid flowing out on both sides of the spindle, and can be aligned with the tool to cool down. Carefully observe the spindle and see if there is coolant circulation in the coolant return pipe. Check if the cold water tank is working properly. Install 6-7 kilograms of tubing with an outer diameter of 6 mm for the machine. Make sure the gas is clean and free of water and grease. Click the spindle switch button to turn off the motorized spindle. Click Start when the spindle is not started, and click Stop when the spindle is started. On the system page, click the Tool Magazine switch. The Machine Tool Magazine Machine Tool Magazine pops up. PS up. There are tool numbers on the right side of each magazine, which are 5 to 16 for a total of 12 knives. Install the copper sleeve for the cutter. Prepare knives, brass sleeves, Allen wrenches. When installing the burr, see the position of the silver ring on the copper sleeve clearly, and lower the copper sleeve in the direction of the silver ring towards the needle. After the copper sleeve silver ring is flush with the knife step, take an Allen wrench and tighten the screws on both sides of the copper sleeve. Finally, the loaded tools are placed back in the tool magazine. Press the emergency stop button to restart the machine, and the emergency stop button must be released immediately after pressing, and not exceeding 1.5 seconds. It takes about 30 seconds to start, and when the start is complete, a start button appears on the display. Click the Start button and the machine will automatically return to the original point. After returning to the original point in the upper left corner of the display, under the brooch, the tools, Arabic numerals on the back band show the tool number for the spindle. If the tool's 6 spindle is clamped with a tool magazine number 6, click the Tool Magazine switch button on the main interface, and the tool magazine will pop up. If you click the Tool Magazine switch button in the pop-up state of the tool magazine, the tool magazine is closed. This is the number 5 tool that can machine 15 planting trays or bars. Spindle for planting trays or bars can be processed. This is the number 7 tool, which can machine 3 or 4 trays or bars. This is the number 8 tool that can machine 80 interfaces. This is the number 9 knife, which is used for special knives. This is a number 10 tool that can machine 3 or 4 planting trays or bars. This is the number 11 tool that can machine 80 interfaces. This is a number 12 tool that can machine 50 or 60 interfaces. This is a number 13 tool that can machine 50 or 60 interfaces. This is a number 14 tool that can machine 50 or 60 interfaces. This is a size 15 tool that can machine 100 interfaces. This is a number 16 tool that can machine 80 interfaces. Commonly used knives are number 6, number 7, and number 10. 3 knives are worn out more and are more often replaced. Before each machining, the tool must be checked for wear, and if there is wear, the tool needs to be replaced. Insert the USB flash drive with the copy of the processing file into the USB port at the rear of the machine. The clamp in the machine is equipped with a titanium plate. Use an Allen wrench to tighten the screws on the both side. After the titanium disc is installed, check whether the spindle tool is worn. Click on Select Machining File on the display. Click on the processing file in the USB flash drive file. If the text is red, it means that the file has been selected. Finally, click Processing in the lower right corner.